It's not a fantasy. Now you and your friends can compete in the sport of kings and win big with Stable Duel. Get the app, pick your horses, and get in on the thrill of horse racing with daily games competing against other players. Bring home the glory and the cash and move up the annual leaderboard while you leave your competition in the dust. Get in the game with Stable Duel. Play, race, win. What up?
What's up, everybody?
How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing, Bree?
Wasn't that the best voiceover commercial you've ever heard in your entire life? Whoever did that voiceover is just
fantastic. They definitely deserve a raise, for sure.
I know, right? Did anyone hear? No, I'm the only one in the office, so no one heard that. But
that's unfortunate.
What's up? How's your week been? We got to pick your brain and hear how your sports bets have been. You've been crazy on the live streams now. I can give you one live stream and you're a freaking pro.
Yeah, man. You guys, I got my little tickle with you guys, and I went up to the big boss and I said, "Hey, big boss, time to put Degens United live 24/7." But no, we're doing a bunch of stuff for Conference Championship Week. Very, very exciting time. March Madness is almost here. Still a couple spots left for all those watching. All you got to do to sign up for the March Madness tournament, go to better.than.vegas. Click the big red button that says enter now. Okay? Yeah, right there. Better than Vegas. See, that's why I love doing this with you, Bree. You make life so simple.
Thanks. That's my job. Sometimes I can make a lot of people's lives very difficult as well sometimes. So.
Yep. I can see that. Yep. But no, all you got to do is fill out the little sign-up sheet right there. Send it in to us. And we only got a couple slots left. It's 64 people going head-to-head. Whoever wins the most units will progress. Each round that you progress, there's money involved. $5,500 prize pool. It's free. What the hell are you waiting for? Go to the site.
Everybody likes, we're not allowed to say, I don't know if you say it, but everyone likes the basketball things that are coming up in the month of March. Are you allowed to say the two words?
If not, I'm in a lot of trouble.
Oh, okay. Anyways, y'all know what we're talking about. I don't really know. But, to play a free contest and win $5,500, dude, get in. We all do the brackets. Why don't you do this and the brackets?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is bracket time. It is March Madness. Time to shine for your boy. Conference Championship, though, this is one of my favorite weeks. There's literally basketball from 11 a.m. till about 2 a.m. every night. This is a Degenerate's paradise. We got the setup where we got the laptop right here, and then we got a nice big screen computer right behind this. So we got plenty of stuff. We're going to be sweating up.
I feel more disconnected, though, from college basketball than ever. Like, even being in Lexington, Kentucky, which everybody is, cats, blue nation, big blue nation. Even here, granted, the team's kind of womp, but it's still not the same. Like, I am very excited for the vaccine to be out and hopefully things go back to normal so that, we can get back on the train of college sports, college basketball, all the degeneracy that we can sign up for.
It was so sad because the year anniversary is coming up. I believe it's tomorrow for when the world officially shut down. And I vividly remember it was Conference Championship Week had just started. I think it was a Wednesday that everything shut down. But either way.
Friday the 13th. I was talking about this today. It happened on Friday the 13th, which
was it?
It's Saturday the 13th this week. Friday's the 12th. Yeah, it was Friday the 13th that it was like, all right, everybody's done and dust. Like that Friday the 13th needs to be wiped. Just skip over it. Go to the 14th. Be done with it. We're not doing it again.
You're right, actually, because it was the day before the St. Patrick's Day parade where I'm from.
Of course I'm right.
God,
people need to learn. I'm never wrong.
Okay. Somebody came frisky today.
That's right. It's Degenerate special BTV. Of course we should be frisky. This is a big night. Penn National. How many have gotten the game so far? This is night racing where we get to all hang out, talk shit. Stables, horses, betting, beers. Speaking of beer, wasn't there like a side bourbon bet? Are you drinking bourbon? That looks like a water bottle next to you.
Yo, so this is what happens when waters are on sale.
Oh my God, more than a water bottle.
So
wait, first of all, wait, way to go against what we're supposed to be doing with like reusable things. Go green.
No, settle down. But my nervous habit's always been drinking water. So during March Madness, especially, I saw Poland Springs 3 for $10, and I said, "Let's go! Time to start stocking up, everybody. March Madness is here."
Leo's like down in water bottles, hitting the bathroom, back yelling at a game, down in a water bottle, go to the bathroom, watch a game.
You know, the going to the bathroom is only some of the time too. It takes a real professional to time out the commercials, and you know you got to get everything ready to go, man.
Real pro.
But nah, this is what I got going on tonight, baby. Look at this.
What is in there?
You got to
Hooch?
take a guess.
Got
What?
some hooch? Some hooch?
Hooch? No,
Hooch?
no hooch. No hooch. My mama always taught me no hoochies.
I don't want to know what your mom is deeming as hoochies. I mean, okay.
I'm kidding.
Is it iced tea?
Nah, it's Crystal Light, man.
Oh my gosh.
Raspberry lemonade, baby. That's how you got to do it.
We all week we're talking about your Celsius or whatever it is, guava with kiwi mixed in.
Kiwi guava, that's right. I didn't have
Changed.
any in the fridge though.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm glad. Thank goodness you have your Crystal Light. I was worried about
What are you drinking?
So I actually have had a somewhat dry week, but I thought that it was a rule to have a drink in hand. Blackjack would kill me. So here is my first drink of the week, and it's White Girl Wasted, which is not at all who I am ever. And it's from a brewery that is right by our office. So shout out to Mirror Twin. They're awesome peeps. It's good beer. And I mean, if it's a microbrewery, they're usually stacked with, you know.
It's Wednesday and you haven't hit a happy hour yet?
I have not done happy hour this week. I need a little glow. I'm putting collagen into my diet. I gotta I'm getting old. So you gotta start changing things up.
Yep.
I can't slap the bag anymore like I put out on Twitter today.
All right, I gotta ask you, what the hell slapping the bag mean?
No. Leo, no. You don't know?
What does slapping the bag mean?
Like a bag of wine? Like a boxed wine? Like
that's a thing?
Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about. In a box of wine, it's in a plastic bag, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So back in the day, like crazy people, not me, I would never do this, I'm a lady, would open the box and take the plastic bag out, and then you would have to like hit it as hard as you could and then chug it. And again, it is like the shittiest wine. No offense, Franzi. If you want to sponsor, it's the best wine. I will totally push it out.
We'll drink it here on the live program.
But and so some people would do like they would call it'd be around the world because they'd have all the types of wine, like the Chardonnay, whatever, and so they would deem them as like countries, and so you would have to like drink out of. I mean, this is pre-COVID. If actually this, all the memes. If you just slapped the bag and did around the world, you don't need the vaccine. You're good.
Okay.
You're confused.
Right.
You look confused.
I'm completely confused. I'm not a wine drinker. I hate wine. I think it tastes terrible.
This isn't wine. This is juice that gives you a headache.
Juice? Oh, man. Sign me up.
Oh, we got comments. Am I missing them? Oh, here we go. We'll call it March Mayhem. Oh, I like that. Hoops VA. Thank you very much. I don't know what that means.
No, that can't be good. There's no way.
And I hate wine, but even I've slapped the bag. Yes, you have. Everybody has to. Okay, so now this is going to be a side bet for you.
Oh,
we're going to get your girlfriend involved so she can hold it up, and you got to slap him.
No.
If you lose this, I bet I could totally get the boys behind this side bet.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
Comment if you think he should slap the bag on our
next if one. We get enough comments and we get enough views on this thing, and I lose this week. And I will slap the bag next week. Gee, okay. It sounds so dirty when you say it. Slap the bag.
Oh, totally. But back in the day, I mean, everything was dirty, yet you thought nothing was dirty. Now we've grown up and we're like, oh, yeah, no. Well, some people.
No.
All right. Jailhouse wine. Oh, jailhouse wine is Prue now. Okay.
What?
Like a real jailhouse, or I didn't think you served wine in jail. I'm just okay.
You haven't found out.
Speaking of, there we go. Absolutely not even a discussion. He needs to slap the bag. Big time party. It's a festival thing. I love it. See, I mean, slapping the bag brings everyone together. everyone.
All right. Guess we got to slap the bag. Guess you guys got to beat me this week in order for me to slap the bag, guys.
Yep. So speaking of beating you, so let's recap what happened last week. So we had over 100 stables play in the BTV Degenerate special at Penn National, which is happening at 6 o'clock. So you have 50 minutes to, if you're listening for the first time, download the app and create an account and then start your stable. It costs $3. So $3, which is cheaper than half the stuff that you spend money on, and you could win hundreds of dollars. So get in the game. But speaking of winning, so this guy over, wait, I can't find my numbers. Oh, my numbers. These are fingers, not numbers. Over here, he played, and of the other guys that were on the live stream, I'm not allowed to play because I am an employee of Stable Duel. Of the other ones that were on this live stream, he took them to the bank and kicked their booties, even when they challenged your picks. Right?
That's right. I mean, Red 2 Cents, shout out to them. If you guys are watching, you will forever hold a special place in my heart for making Dave and Blackjack eat it. Thank you so much. Thank you for at least making me look smart.
$50 horse. It's a $50 horse that put positive points on the board for you. So
that's right.
But you ended up finishing 11th out of the whole game leaderboard, yeah?
Yep. And then we followed it up on the weekend. I came in, I heard y'all were doing another special, and I said, you know what? Wouldn't be a special without me. Come in, feel good. I was knocking them dead. I was at the 17th heading into the last race. Then
Tampa. You played the Tampa Bay Derby.
There we go. Tampa Bay Derby. And then my last horse was Bourbon Royale. Comes out, it's flying halfway through. It felt like it was ahead by like 10 lengths. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh boy, I might have won. And next thing you know, the horse, I don't know what happened. It looked like the jockey got off and started running at one point. The horse pulls up. The horse finishes dead last. It was just, it was your definition of a tickle note moment.
But you ended up cashing on that game. I think you doubled. No, what did you get?
Cashed. I did. I cashed. I doubled up. It was an extremely fun 4 hours. I actually had the house to myself. It was
pretty good with all those water bottles. I mean, who knows what can happen?
You should see my recycling right now because I forgot to do it today too. It is yikes.
All right. Well, we've got Blackjack in here. Blackjack, buddy, you ready?
Where is he?
I think he's ready. He's giving me the glare. Boom. What's up, Buttercup? How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Are you ready for your rematch against Leo?
What's up, Sunshine?
It's no rematch. It's no rematch.
I know.
Let me tell you something. This guy's out here, and listen, credit to you, okay? You performed well in your first outing. I give you credit. That's fantastic. I'm out here busy cashing tickets in north of the border all week long, all right?
Have you seen that video? He won $9,000.
What?
He won $9,000.
Hit a pick 5 up at Woodbine Mohawk, $48 ticket, paid $9,074.
Okay. I'm not doing that, guys. So
that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. All right. Yep. I can't even cover a college basketball spread right now. Never mind $9,000. Way to be, dude.
Not yet. You can, just not yet.
Not yet.
Listen, and you should be worried about that too. Because I accepted your little college basketball challenge. I'm going to go on your cute little website and play with you. I'm going to bring all of the Blackjack denizens over to your little website. Hopefully you've got enough bandwidth for it. And I'm going to kick your ass on your home turf because that's what I
kind of like what I did to you last week when I came on here. I showed up. You were crushing my 2 red cents. I took you to the woodshed, baby. Penn National is my ground. That's what I do, buddy. I came to your turf. Okay. Now you're coming to my turf.
Okay. And First of all, let's be crystal clear about one thing.
I feel like you guys need the WWE mics and spits flying on the camera.
Let's be crystal clear about one thing. Penn National is my second home. There's nobody that has spent more time in that facility. Okay. Even the people who currently work for that company haven't spent as much time there as I have. All right. And I was very upfront. And Brianna, you know this. I love Stable Duel, but I suck at it. I'm awful at it.
I do know that.
I don't know what it is. I suck at this game.
It's okay, man. You know, it's all right to preface.
Part of greatness,
if you want to cry,
Leo,
if you
is
want to
knowing your
cry
own
on live
weaknesses.
stream, you can do that.
Well, that's why he's wearing sunglasses.
I've got my $9,000 in the corner to cry on.
What
are you drinking?
You guys don't understand. $9,000 is Florida rich. Like, I'm rich down here. I might run for governor.
Every time he says that he's in Florida, drink.
Oh, by the way, I've got a seltzer here, Cigar City Seltzer, brewed in Florida. The flavor is Florida orange.
Drink it. Drink again.
Oh, no. Leo, if you're a seltzer guy, these are some of the best I've had.
Yo, we got to clarify something about last week, too. People apparently thought that my Kiwi Guava Celsius was alcoholic. No, it was non-alcoholic.
No, so we got on a call a couple days later, and he's like, "Oh no, it's just a seltzer."
Ladies and gentlemen, FYI to everybody out there, number one rule of being a pure degenerate: if you really want to be a degenerate, you want to be a halfway decent degenerate, you do not drink and gamble at the same time.
All right. I might have to go. Okay.
Leo,
all right. You know what? We're gonna stop this right here, okay? Because you and Leo, this is gonna come off as a personal attack. I don't mean it that way, but I kind of do. People throw this word degenerate around, okay, over the last few years, and everyone's calling himself degenerate this, degenerate that. Let me tell you something. Degeneracy is a lifestyle. It is not the fact that you're willing to bet on fucking ping pong. It's a lifestyle. It's the fact that I roll out of bed and I'm popping fucking nicotine in my mouth and cracking open something with alcohol in it. That's being a degenerate. Okay, that's being willing to just go,
or leaving the casino and getting the party pack at Taco Bell just to keep the party going.
Yes, that's being a degenerate. Being a degenerate is not drinking Celsius seltzer with nothing. Do you know how deeply that offends the other two people on this stream?
Clearly, I mean, y'all are very upset about this.
We take our degeneracy very, very
serious. A degenerate doesn't drink and gamble. I don't know how to drink without gambling, and I don't know how to gamble without drinking.
Listen, you gotta be very careful, all right? Because I have spent time when, you start to get boozed up, you start to get liquored up. That's when you start making poor decisions. I mean, it's different when you got Stable Duel. This is the beauty of Stable Duel, though. Stable Duel, you lock things in at 6 o'clock or lock it in when things start. Then you can go get hammered. No problem.
Set it and, don't forget it. Pay attention.
Ron Popeil, you're going Ron Popeil here?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Listen,
which is why you should have a drink in your hand right now.
But, I mean, there's no excuse to not be drinking. And also,
we are not peer pressuring drinking on this show. Drink responsibly, people.
I am.
Did you hear about the side bet?
Fuck out of you.
Did you hear?
Yeah. Did you hear the side bet?
No.
Okay.
I don't watch things I'm not on.
Do you know what slapping the bag is?
The Franzia bag.
Yeah. Okay. So you shouldn't be surprised that guava, lime, tea, whatever over here doesn't know what slapping the bag is. So we taught him what it is, and so now the side bet is if he loses, he has to slap the bag on next week's live stream.
I love that, and I'll raise the stakes for you. If you beat me again this week, I will get a bag of Franzia next week on the stream, and I will pull it out of its cardboard container, and not only will I slap the bag, but I will drink the bag during this stream.
We chugging the whole thing?
No, we are not.
Brother, I can get through a box of Franzia in 2 hours.
No, we are not.
I want you to chug it, man. I don't want you to just drink it. I want you sipping it.
Okay, obviously you're not a gentleman who's ever tasted the fine fruits of Franzia.
Clearly not, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't know what slapping the bag was. I wasn't even sure we were allowed to say slapping the bag, really. I was trying to be a gentleman. Next thing you know, you got slapping the bags and this, slapping the bag that. Okay.
I mean, you literally someone holds it, and I mean the more spiced up that you were, the harder you tried to hit it. That's really all it was.
Yep. All right, I'm going slapping the bag.
But a true wine, and I will say this: a true wine drinker, even at that level, knows that if you use the little thing and you run out, that's not the end. Okay, guys, don't waste your money. Cut the corner.
Yep, there you go. That's a girl who knows.
What?
There you go.
Okay, we gotta move it. We gotta go back.
There's always a little left.
What do you?
And you can't get it out. What do you call those things?
What?
What's that? What do you call those things? The spigot.
What the?
Yeah, you can't get it all out of the spigot, so you cut the corner.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
See, that's being a degenerate, Leo.
Excuse me, I call that innovation.
I got a couple other words, but I don't think that my other two partners here are gonna enjoy it too much. So
no. You be very careful. I have the power of this. Blackjack, he's not beating you this week. Even the sun shines on a dog's ass. Oh, some days. Ooh.
What a nice way to insult you. That's a thumbs up over there. Good job.
All right.
But no, I'm totally beating you, dude. Listen, I'm coming to your home turf once again. I'm going to take care of business. And then March Madness, like I said, I didn't want to run the risk of you losing in round one and not having the pleasure of getting your ass whooped by me again. So you're coming to my home turf. I am very happy that you decided to take the challenge. You got a little bit of respect for me for taking the challenge. But I'm going to whoop your ass, dude.
Do you know what this made me think of? This actually made me think of the presidential debate where I'm like, okay, Leo, your time is up. Leo, excuse me, sir, your time is up. Your time is up. Blackjack, you have the floor.
Neither of us are listening to Bree is what I'm hearing.
Listen, I've heard
Blackjack, you have the floor.
You're one of many who have said this before and all have failed. Because the bottom line is this. When the lights come on, this guy shows up, okay? It's go time, all right? You don't know what you're in for. Ask Brianna. She's a professional as there is here, and yet you didn't quite know what was coming your way.
You know
That's true. But speaking of, can we leak a little of what's about to happen?
We can leak a little bit that I'm coming to your home turf. I'm coming to Kentucky.
Excuse me, I invited you.
I'm coming there April 1st to the 5th for the opening of Keeneland. Okay, I'm going to dominate the entire state of Kentucky. The city, I have plans for this trip that are going to just make your head explode. The entire state of Kentucky is going to be talking about it when I'm there. The whole Commonwealth is going to be a buzz, a Twitter about Blackjack's entrance.
There's really only 2 cities here that will be a buzz, but that's question. Yes, Degens United, you have the floor.
Where the hell's my invite?
I invited you to Saratoga. If you want to come to Keeneland, you can come to Keeneland.
That's messed up, man. You just invite Blackjack?
I mean, I'm sorry. I only invite fun drinking degenerates.
Listen.
We don't have water bottles and guava juice in my Okay, hang on.
If he was around us for a weekend, he would be astounded. I think we'd break you, Leo. Like, I think you wouldn't be able to handle it.
No, I'm pretty sure I could drink both of you under the table. I just don't drink all that much. All right. I'm telling you, I could drink you guys under the table, man.
Listen,
I'm a big boy.
That's the most insulting thing I've ever heard. Okay?
I'm a big boy.
People
dude.
talk a lot of trash.
Booze, dude.
Brother, I'm on drink 4 of the day right now. Okay? And it's a goddamn Wednesday. If there's one thing I do well in this life, it's drink.
Your time is up. Your time is up. Your time is up. Okay. Did you both retweet this live stream so we can continue on to the next point?
Absolutely, I did. I said I'd be joining it shortly to add a little class to it.
I did see that. I did see that. I did.
Did I tweet it?
I don't think you did last time, which is I'm talking to you right now.
Who, to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little slow. I get there eventually, though.
That's okay. All right. So we got 11 races on the Penn National card. Stables are trickling in because when we started, it was under 100. We are now over 100. So again, you've got more than 30 minutes to get your stable in at Penn National tonight. BTV Degenerate special. You got to beat Leo. Leo ended up at 11th last time. I don't know where Blackjack ended up, but I feel like actually Blackjack, it's your night. I have that feeling.
I like this card tonight. I do. I think that when I was putting this together, I saw some favorites that I really, really liked. And then I don't know, I got some horses at some prices that I really think not only can get on the board, I think can win. So, I like this lineup tonight.
Okay. Do we want to go through a few? And we have 2 other guests coming. We have, is it James?
Yeah, baby, JMP.
Where's XFL Jim?
XFL Jim is not available this evening. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. No XFL Jim.
He's in a beer shower with his cat right now. XFL Jim, we miss you, but we'll have him. We'll force him next week.
I need XFL Jim.
We got JMP coming though. We got JMP.
James makes picks.
That's right, and baby JMP
actually,
running around in the background.
Shout out to James. So I think he works. So he probably is not listening to this right now. But massive shout out, because when we started the contest with BTV, Blackjack, you knew that one. That was last month. Is that right?
January, yeah.
January. He was actually one of the first to come on and post videos as a newbie to the app and a newbie to the sport. That takes huevos, and I want to give mad props because I think that's real cool.
That's right. JMP is the best. You can always depend on JMP. Whatever you ask of him, he is there. He is ready to go. My nickname for him is Daddy Daycare because his baby's always running around. I love messing with him. He looks and he's just like, yep. Every round table that we do, I'm like, what's up, Daddy Daycare? He's like, yep. And then you'll see him progressively be like, oh, got to go real quick. Oh, doop. Mute it. Go take care of the kid. Come back. Yeah, so I'm really liking Chelsea today. This is what I got. It's like, all right, dude. That's how you.
And he's already started talking shit to you about beating you. So this is going to be good.
Another victim.
And then
you put yourself in a real bad spot because you had success out of the gate. And now everyone's looking at you and saying, Jesus, if this guy can do it, no way I can.
Well, he might be better, though, because literally after that, he played almost every day to the point that Golden Gate canceled because, PETA protesters. And he's like, dude, what happened to the card?
I was so mad that day. I was pumped up, and I'm like, all right, I really, really like this card. Like, I feel pretty good. Next thing you know, it got canceled. I'm sitting there. I'm like, what the hell? And I had to message you on Twitter, like, what did I miss? And then you're like, protesters. And I'm like, what? And then you brought up the and I'm like,
that we don't love our sport and our animals.
Yeah, horse racing has some interesting characters, Leo. We had that. And then I don't know if you saw today, there was an outbreak of equine herpes at Laurel Park in Maryland.
And
horse herpes.
I don't know if you know, it's coming to Florida.
Yeah, saw it down at Gulfstream.
So relax with the herpes word. Everyone's going to freak out. This is not, it can easily spread, and it's a serious disease. So they are. I know that both tracks are doing everything possible to quarantine both the staff and the horses to keep everyone safe. Well, now people don't get it.
Oh, I have a lot of questions that I should.
I know you do. We'll do this after the stream.
Yeah, we got to have a little team meeting afterwards.
Somebody had to tell their partner, they're like, "Oh yeah, I got herpes. It's from the horses."
It's the horse. I swear, it's the horse.
No, babe. No, it's not.
Oh, sorry, babe. It wasn't my fault.
I got it from the barn. No, you're not.
In other racing updates, the Queen of Tampa took to the track today for her first workout at Tampa.
Speaking of, I haven't. Oh, herpes at Ocala, not confirmed at golf yet. Thank you, John. John's got his finger on everything, and I appreciate that. If I screwed that up. So, speaking of your claiming a horse, Beho has already asked if you want to claim another one.
Let's get the first one out of the gate first. Let's see how that goes before we commit any more
Literally
to this venture. I mean, she breezed today. She took to it well. That's fine. Let's see how she runs.
So Leo, a breeze is kind of like their big workout of the week. So they'll do just regular, as if you're training on running, you'll just go for jogs, and then you might have like one push workout where it's like push to the limit, see how well you do, so that you keep up there. So that's what a breeze is in the horse racing world. And Blackjack's filly had a breeze today. So what'd she do? How many furlongs?
3 furlongs in 37 4.
Okay. Does she have a workmate, or we don't know yet?
I don't know. I haven't heard from Kent yet today.
Sweezy!
He's watching. Had to find out on Equibase.
Sweezy!
Damn it,
all right, we're going to move on.
Be in the loop.
We're going to move along on that one. All right, so race 1. Leo, who do you have in race 1? And so what did you look at on your horse detail screen this time? Did you focus on other things?
So race 1, the thing that I was looking for here was a little bit of value. I know that last time that we talked, you guys were telling me that we need to be super duper careful of that first race on the card. And that I believe Dave said that he doesn't like to play it just because you never know what's going to happen. You want to see how things are running, which makes sense. But after diving into it a little bit, I did end up going with the 1 in 1A Calosaurus and Lovely Lydia for $7,000. You can get them at 4-1 right now. But for all the newbies out there, Bree, you want to explain one more time what it means when you get 1 in 1A on a horse?
Absolutely. So in our app, if you get 1 in 1A, it is literally 2 for the price of 1. So if you buy the 1 in the 1A, they're called coupled entries. Within the app, you pretty much can have 2 horses, and if whatever one does better, you get their points. I'm sorry, I'm like stuttering through this right now. But so either horse can win, get second. You're going to get points for the best finisher of the 1 in the 1A. And if one of them scratches, because we did have this question the last time, it still remains that you have the other horse. So you cannot replace, a coupled entry. But those are usually a good pick if they have a chance to win, because again, you have 2 horses for the price of 1 to possibly put points on the board. Blackjack, what are you thinking about coupled entries?
I mean, I like them. I generally do. And I don't think that this horse, that this entry is a bad pick here. In particular, I like Calosaurus. She's won before at Penn. I don't think it's a bad pick at all. I think that you're going to have someone hit the board there most likely out of that entry. But I went a different way here. And Leo, you mentioned about skipping the first race. I normally do, but I think that there is just so much value on this too, my lily pad. I mean, I'm looking at a horse here who won 3 in a row at Penn National, went to Parks, which is a step up from Penn, won in allowance company there at levels higher than this, then came back to Penn and lost 2 in a row. But if you look at the 2 starts that she lost, it's easy to make excuses there, right? Like she ran off before the start on January 13th, which is, I mean, not a very good thing to have happen. And then at her last start, she was on the rail, still managed to finish second. I think that this horse is just prime for a big effort tonight. I love my lily pad in this race.
All right, so I got a quick question real quick. When you look at my lily pad and you look at the actual numbers here, you see the big red right there. It says high risk, but you do see that it's got 4th on the speed rank. It's won 4 of its 7 starts, 2nd in the other 2. So 6 out of the 7 starts that they've had finished 1st or 2nd. Why is the risk high on this?
So I'm going to read what it is. So risk rating is based on an estimate of the number of lengths it will be beaten by in the upcoming race, based on past performances adjusted for class. A high risk indicates the likelihood that the given horse will be beaten by X or more.
And
lengths.
I can tell you why it is in this case for her, because again, if you look at those last 2 starts, she finished 2nd, but it was by 6 lengths. And then the time before, she finished 6th by 10.5 lengths. But again, the pre-start runoff is such an enormous detriment to a horse. Like, horses don't win after that happens. So that's why. I mean, you've got 16.5 lengths in the last 2 starts she was beaten by, but prior to that, she's got 4 consecutive wins. So I'm willing to throw those 2 races out based on the trouble she had and say that it's more than likely she returns to her prior form.
And you can see in on your horse detail screen where it shows the last 5 races that it shows Parks allowance 7 furlongs that she won by 2.5 lengths. Like what she won by is far less than the 10.5 lengths and the 6 lengths which she lost. So that's where the risk is coming. So I mean, that's a great question, because for you, if you're looking at the risk, it's great to check how many lengths they got beaten by and how many lengths they won by below, and then you can kind of make your assessment. Okay, so is this a race that she's going to win, or is this one that she's going to get floored? Because if she finished 6th and got beaten by 10.5 lengths, I mean, you're getting a hefty negative number, not just a -1.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Speaking of the point scoring system, Bree, can you just explain it one more time? Because I got a pretty decent handle. I know that you get 60 points if you win. You get a certain amount of bonus points for however many, not lengths, but
no, you're right.
However many lengths you win by. How does the rest of the scoring go in this?
That's it. Have you seen our T-shirts that say? Shoot, what do they say?
Size doesn't matter, lengths do.
The best marketer in the business right here. Yes, size doesn't matter, but lengths do. That's why. You really haven't seen one? I'm going to send you one tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
And I fully expect you to wear this to the grocery store with your significant other and don't say a word until she does.
We are. Oh boy, she teaches in this town, guys.
No wonder you can't be a true degenerate.
Dude, seriously, I can't wear that Degen shirt out. She's like, nope, turn back right now. That's enough of that.
All right, well, so that means that then, yes, you need to come to Keeneland so you can have a true degenerate weekend.
I will totally rock that in the grocery store, though.
Point system. Yes, you're right. So 60. So there are base points, and then the lengths are what the variance is. So 60 points if you win, and then by how many lengths you win by is added to that. So if the horse beats the second place horse, wins the field by 3 lengths, you're going to get 63 in your stable. If they win by 10 lengths, that's a monster. That's fantastic. You're getting 70 points in your stable. On the flip side, again, base points for second, third, fourth, and fifth. So you get positive base points for first through fifth. So your second base points are 40. And then in that race, if they lost by 3 lengths, it would be 40 minus the 3. So you're looking at 37. So you want, as always, you want to finish as close to the front as possible. Of course, you want to win, but sometimes you have to pick a budget horse that probably has no chance of winning. But as we say, and as Blackjack says, horse racing is the best because you can get long odds on horses that'll win and pay big. But if you have to take a budget horse that isn't going to win, you just want it to finish as close to the winner as possible. And so you'll see, and if you follow me on Twitter at Bremont, you'll see I think last week, remember Blackjack, somebody tweeted out, it was at Parks or Penn National. It was like a 5-horse finish where they were all super close. That would be perfect for you to have the 5th place horse because you were literally like a nose away from the winner, even though you're 5th, not a nose. That's not, you know what I mean? So
you're right.
Was that a good explanation?
Quality. But my question is, I had a horse that came in 4th last week and it had positive points.
Yeah. So your 4th place horse, so 20 is your base, and then by how many lengths it got beaten by, you subtract from the 20.
Oh,
so you can still be
so
positive.
It's the top 4 that get points. It's
top
not just
5.
Top 5. Okay, there we go. All right, mystery solved. There we go.
But if you're 4th and you're beaten by 15 lengths, you're not going to get your points.
Because your 4th place is 20. Well, you'd get 5 points actually. Right. But yeah, 5th place you get 10 base points. So if you get beaten by 15 lengths, you're still a -5 there.
Yep.
And if people are looking to see this, you can go into our rules and scoring, and you actually can see a chart that's there that helps kind of explain it and, whatever you need to do. Oh, Blackjack. Is Blackjack the guy who'll be married in June?
No, but I am available to do the ceremony if you'd like.
Can you imagine?
I am available to perform the ceremony. I have married people before. You wouldn't be the first.
I do love you, kid, but I don't know if I can bring that to my wedding. This one, I'm going to try to be at least serious until 9 o'clock.
I'm just saying, I'm available.
Thank you. I will absolutely keep that into consideration.
If something happens and, whoever's going to marry you has a terrible accident, I'm sure they won't. But if they do.
It's my Uncle Ron, actually, who's been on my Twitter before.
Well, if Uncle Ron, decides he can't make it, I'm available to marry you.
Thank you. That's a real friend. Leo, will you be my flower girl?
Don't tell me what a good time. I promise you I will have plenty of booze in me to be the flower girl.
Have you seen the video of the guy who's the flower girl that comes down the aisle and he's throwing flowers on all the people?
I had to live it. The last wedding I went to was my cousin's, and they didn't have a little girl apparently in the family. So the brides, my cousin was the groom. I found out I was the best man literally half an hour before the wedding actually started. And then out of nowhere, they're bringing in, they're like, okay, flower girl, here comes this kid in a fanny pack. He must have been 25, and he just starts throwing flowers. He's blowing kisses to everybody. I was like, oh, okay. This is one hell of a start, folks. That was the day I needed more drink. I needed more alcohol in me that day. Yep, I could have used back wine.
I don't know if you paid attention. I'm pretty much getting married in a Footloose town. They've told us no dancing. Our bridesmaids need to have masks unless they're 6 feet apart. I'm not allowed to have more than 5 people in my getting ready room.
Okay, but here's my question. what are they going to do if you start dancing?
So we were actually out to dinner the other night, and we were sitting there, and someone was tapping their foot, and it was like, no dancing. I don't know. They said no dance floor. Like they're stripping the dance floor. There is no dance floor. They're allowing, and I know that I look like I should be a good girl, guys, but I'm a really bad girl. So I don't know what half the terms are. I called groomsmen, groomsmaids. I got no knowledge on the planning a wedding, whatever. So the three dances, like the father, the daughter, the groom and mom, and then I think the
first dance,
the bride and groom, whatever. They're allowing those, but after food. So it's like there can be no food out if there's dancing.
All right. So here's what you do. This is the workaround. They're not going to give you a dance floor. That's fine. You don't need it. We've all got phones. It's all got music on it. You got speakers, Bluetooth, the whole thing. You just go out into the parking lot and do it in the parking lot. Problem solved.
I was going to say any floor can be a dance floor. You don't necessarily need.
You don't need hardwood. Go anywhere.
I mean, how fancy are you now?
They're actually, so then the new mandate in Kentucky came out, and I think they're loosening. I don't know. There's a bunch of things. The crazy
June. I mean, by June it could be different.
You think, but dude, we planned this like a year ago, and we're like, it'll be fine. And
dude, this thing was supposed to last 2 weeks. Here we are. We're celebrating the year anniversary when the world collapsed.
That's true.
This was literally supposed to be a 2-week thing.
Well, the best part is, so I don't know, this is pre-true shutdown. And so Johnny V is a friend of mine, and I would say Javier is a friend, and Mike Smith is not, I'm not close to Mike Smith at all. But so we were all out at Jeff Ruby's with my girlfriend Mindy, and I don't know, somebody asked about the wedding, and all of it turned into that those three are going to leave Stephen Foster, because it's usually the night of Stephen Foster. Leave Stephen Foster and come and just blow up the wedding and take down the dance floor. So I'm going to have to tell Johnny and Mike and Javier that there's no dancing, and I think that they're going to be very disappointed.
All the people at your wedding on your fiance's side who don't have anything to do with horse racing are going to be very surprised when these tiny little men come in and just take over.
I mean, and to this white people shouldn't dance. I don't think that you have seen me line dancing. It's pretty epic, Charles. Pretty epic. When Shania Twain comes on.
You're not shy to dance.
No. Oh gosh, no. It will be done by Easter. Oh, famous words. Yep, that was done. What do we got over here? Texas Rangers having 100%. You can do. Garth Brooks. Oh, that would be amazing. Can you imagine? Okay, what are we at? We're doing a lot of Bria's.
We've done the first race.
I am the second coming of Dancing Queen. I am a huge ABBA fan. Okay, we got yes. Second race, and James just hopped on here. So you guys have the 1 and 1A, and then you're sticking with My Lily Pad, $8,000. All right, that's some money on the table for you, Blackjack. Are we ready to bring James? James, are you ready? Do you want to take a seat? You want to take us through a tour of house?
JMP.
He's still walking. Here we go. You ready? What's up, James?
Oh my God. What's up, JMP?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
What's going on?
See, you are taking us a tour of your house. I like it.
Oh, you know, just ready to be. Oh, yeah, you know, this is how I have to broadcast. I got daddy daycare running around, so.
I told you, daddy daycare.
Yeah. Hey,
up,
I got to, man. The wife works late, so, you know, he's in there watching Moana, you know.
Oh, such a quality flick.
I know. That and
Coco. How many kids do you have, James?
I just have one. I just have the one kid.
How old are you?
I am 32.
Hold on. Oh, man, I
look like you're about 17.
We had this, me and Leo's had this conversation before.
I cannot believe that JMP is 4 years older than me. That is amazing to me.
Ugh, brag about it, baby. All right, James, who do you have in race 1? Do you know? We talked about
race 1. Yeah, well, I just want to preface this. I'm just being a true degenerate here. I've never really done the ponies before stable duel, but I tell you what, if anyone wants to get into ponies, this is the way, because you can spend just very little money. You can just pick a bunch of horses instead of jumping a bunch of money on them all, you know, and just have one lineup. But yeah, just tailor fade, you know, at your own risk with me, because I don't know much, but I do have a lineup. Let's see, race 1. I do have one horse in my stable, Terrace Talent, $5,000. I have no reasoning other than I like the name, which I warned everyone before I game one here. So
that's okay. Listen, sometimes names obliterate all of us true handicappers. So
I don't hate that horse either. That horse taking a drop down, coming in from Parks. I mean, you know, drop down both in level and in racetrack quality. That's not a bad pick.
So you would deem Parks higher quality than Penn?
Absolutely. Parks is definitely a step up from Penn.
All right. Well, something to note, since we are just talking about getting into the first time, we will eventually have live racing in our app, which is going to be super exciting. So you can sit there and watch all the races as well as play. But for now, if you can't, and also another great place to bet is MyraBets.com. So you go there. It's a free website. You sign up. Yes, they take your firstborn kid, but that's okay. James is fine with it. She can watch them all on anyways. And you can sit there and watch all the races. And it makes it so much more fun, right, Leo? Like, you've done this without watching the races. And it's not an experience. You've got to watch the races that your horse is doing.
Yeah, I mean, sitting there, flicking there, update, like, you know what time the post time is, and you're sitting there afterward, you're sitting there flicking up and down, waiting for it to update. That's no fun. You got to watch the horses, man. You need a multi-screen surface. You got to be ready to go, man.
I actually have 2 monitors, but you know how people can split that? I haven't even figured it out. So I literally have the same thing to stare at, which is pointless, but it makes me feel technology cool.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That a girl. All right. So race 2, let's move on. So race 2 is a maiden race. Again, newbies, that means that these horses have not won yet. So some of them have run quite a bit and they have never won. So maiden 10,000, 6 furlongs is the length of the race. It is on the dirt. Who do we want to start with? Let's start with you, Blackjack. Let's go this time. Who do you got in this one?
I think, again, you're going to get value here. I went with the firster, the 2 Bossy Cat. This is a horse that 12-1 on the morning line seems crazy to me in a 5-horse field where nobody is particularly impressive. Like, I get that Unsung Hero hits the board a lot, but he doesn't win a lot. And 5-2 is way too short for me. It's too much money to put in your stable. Bolognese is hit or miss. I mean, you're looking at horses here that, you know, just aren't very good. And you've got a firster that's got 4 horses to beat. Like, there's just a ton of value to me on the 2. I think the 2's got a shot to win this thing, certainly to hit the board and get me some points at a real value price. So I went with the 2.
And you've got 2 scratches in this race. So again, check your stables in case you have scratches, because you will need to replace them beforehand. But yeah, you're looking at 5-horse race. So literally, you're likely to put some points on the board unless your horse gets beaten by a shitload of lengths. So this is not a bad one to pick one. If you are a stacker, pick 2 horses in this race. So James, who do you got in race 2?
Well, after you said that, I regret to inform everyone that I don't have a horse in race 2, so you can pass me on this one.
Well, you have time. You've got 10 minutes that you can make a change. So you can always change until it locks. And I know that you're on your phone right now.
I am on my phone, yes.
Okay. Good. Well, if you need to, change screens, that's fine by us. All right, Leo, who you got?
So I'm actually really upset with race 2 because I was fired up because the number 7 horse, Stefan Opolu, I was very, very excited for it. Saw her Greek name, and I said, sign me up. That's a sign. I'm ready to go. And then he got scratched.
Yeah.
So this actually brings me to a question now for Blackjack. I am going to ask you this. Should I go with Miss Forrester in race 11, or should I roll with the 2 horse there?
The 2 horses in race 11?
No. The 2 horse that you were just talking about.
Okay, so you're looking at Miss Forrester. I would take the firster. I would take Bossy Cat. The problem with Miss Forrester is you've got a trainer and a jockey that, and Bree, you'll understand this. The trainer is a 2% trainer and the jockey is a 4% rider. So not the greatest. And a horse that has run at this level now since October, and the best that she's done is finished 4th by 5.5 lengths. And she's had some real ass kickings in there as well. So I'll take the horse that doesn't have that, that's new and fresh, and is only running against 5 other horses, right?
Yeah,
so all you've got to do here, Leo, is beat one of these horses to get some points.
I would drop Miss Forrester like a bad habit.
Got you. All right, that's what this thing is for. Definitely going to roll with Bossy Cat now. And if something terrible happens, then I get to yell at you a little bit. So win-win.
Well, let's give Stacy a shout out, and thanks for commenting and tuning in. If you are still listening, because I know I'm a couple of minutes past your comment, there are plenty of ways to bet horses. So if you are betting traditionally on an ADW, you can absolutely do a win bet, $2, or you could do across the board, which means win, play, show. That means you think that the horse could either win, get second, or third. And if the horse gets any of those, you will get paid. Obviously, that's a little bit more money because you pay $2 per position. Are you telling me to shush, Blackjack?
No, I would like to just want to caution people, because I've known many people who have bet horses in sports books. The problem with that is they cap your winnings, okay? Anytime you bet a horse race in a sports book, you are not getting the pari-mutuel pool. You'll get the same payout up to a certain limit, okay? Read the fine print. Any sports book has a limit on how much you can win in a horse race. So, for instance, the ticket that I played at Mohawk, I would not have gotten that. The most I could have gotten was something like 20 times my wager. So you would have lost a considerable amount of money. So just be careful. I would always say, if you're betting horses, use an ADW, use Naira Bets, some of the other ones, but use those. Those are the ones you want to be in.
And Stacy, honestly, I mean, obviously I have a rooting interest in this. If you are new to racing, like, check out the Stable Duel app. We have free games. There is a horse detail screen, which gives you unique free PPs. What does PPs mean, Leo?
Past performances.
Woo! So past performances, which shows you the data of what the horse has done, and that's how you can select your horses. Obviously tune into our show, so we thank you for tuning in. But yeah, check out Stable Duel if you haven't yet, and play that, and you can kind of learn there. And then ADW, Naira Bets. Obviously, we just want you to have a good time. So if you want to stick with your sports book bet, have a blast. That's why I watch. Thanks, Blackjack. I mean, no thanks for me. I don't even need to talk, Charles. Gee whiz. All right, let's move on. So race 2, we're good. We're dropping Miss Forrester in race 11. You all have 7 minutes, and check the clock in the app, because sometimes it's not direct. And yes, Leo.
By the way, one more thing on the betting on the sportsbook for the horse races. I don't believe that you can watch them live on the sportsbook.
Nope, you can't. You're right.
Naira Bets, I'm telling you, it is 25 times more entertaining to go to Naira Bets, sign up real quick. It legitimately takes 2 seconds, and then you get to watch the horses race as you go. I'm already fired up. You got 7 minutes. I got Naira Bets lighted up.
And the nice thing about Naira Bets is you can make deposits using Apple Pay, which I don't think any other ADW has. So Apple Pay is super convenient.
Props to Naira Bets on that one. I'm in beat. Ooh. Let's see who's going to beat John tonight. We got another one. And guys, seriously, hit us up on Twitter. So I'm at Brema. I don't know. There's supposed to be names. Maybe I did all that. Who knows? We got Degens over here, United. We got Blackjack. He just updated. Thank goodness. I didn't know. I don't really like your burner portion. Blackjack.
Well, it started out as a burner, Bree. I got suspended for 12 hours the day of the 2019 Breeders' Cup. So I'm like, I have to tweet. Like, I can't not put anything out. So I literally just created an account that said Blackjack's Burner.
Well, now you have updated and joined us non-burner accounts.
Yeah, people are getting confused. So
it was confusing whenever I would tag you. I was like, ugh. Anyways, and then we have James Makes Picks. That is his Twitter as well. And interact with us. We are paying attention. We are playing. I'm not playing, but I'm definitely paying attention and always talking shit whether I'm in it or not. Degens United, Leo is playing. Blackjack's in the game. James Makes Picks is in the game. John DeSilver is down there. He is on Twitter. He is in the game. Yeah, we definitely want to hear what you guys have. Naira bets, Stacy. So down below, see the little ticker thing. So NYRA, that's New York Racing Association bets.com. Free account. Again, just your first kid or your social security number, whatever you care. And you will have an account and watch races for free. And then you can make the bets on the side as well. You're the only reason I watch, obviously, info. I think that's to me. That's not to you. So, don't talk shit. Oh, Barry, come on. You know that's what I do.
Barry's my guy.
Don't support Naira with the dumb married rule. All right. That's a can of worms that does need to change. So
it is a dumb rule, but ultimately, that's the state. That's again, interesting little thing here. That's the state of New York. That's not like Naira as the organization. It's the state of New York, which has a couple of really dumbass rules, which one of them is going to bother me when I'm with you in Kentucky, is that you can't bet on horses in the state of New York on Easter. Anywhere in the country, you can't use Naira bets. You can't wager on horses at any OTB in New York on Easter, which I think is a violation of the First Amendment as an attorney. It shows a preference for one religion over another, and it's bullshit.
Are you actually an attorney?
Yeah.
Yes, and if you need an attorney, you can look him up, and it's actually under Blackjack Fletcher.
Only in the great state of Florida would they allow me to practice law.
No way.
No,
under the name of Blackjack
I
Fletcher.
kind of want to get arrested in Florida just so that I can call him.
What's that?
Can we get into what kind of? I'm fascinated now.
I was a criminal defense attorney for 8 years.
No, you have to go to law school. You don't just like wake up, Leo.
No, that's what I mean. Like it's just.
Oh, no, that's the old one. Where's the new one? Here it is. Right here.
Well, that's good to know. That's very, very good to know.
I wish I would have known that.
You got a little DUI or something you need? You need some help? You want to get that shit expunged?
Leo knows the story. I don't know if I want to tell it again, but
Yo,
maybe we can talk about it off air.
There's ever been.
Yeah, we can talk about it off air, maybe.
Oh man.
Now this is what Degenerate is right now, is to have an arrest story. I like it a lot. Okay, so we are 107 stables. You have 2 minutes to get in the game. If you really want to just get in, and honestly, some people have blindly picked before and made money, get in. You have 2 minutes. Enter the game, $3, 10 horses. You have to have 10 horses to get in the game. Plenty of time. Is Kentucky going to force? See, we're going down this. Okay, so let me just touch on this really fast. So a jockey couple got married, and they're saying that if he rides and she rides, it has to be in a couple entry. So some people won't ride her because that means that they would have to couple their horses. And that's kind of what's going on. But like, if you talk about the Ortiz brothers, for instance, I don't know, they're brothers. There's no coupling there. Girlfriend, boyfriends, plenty of jocks dating, not plenty of jocks dating each other. I don't really, well, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, so it is kind of a bit of a shit show. Hopefully it will go in the right direction. I totally support Katie and her and Trevor. So what do we got down here? What else do you do, Blackjack? Can you deliver babies? No.
I haven't delivered a baby, but do I feel confident that I could? Yes.
And yeah, after you slap a bag.
Listen, some men rise to the occasion and some hide in the corner. I'm there. I'm in the arena.
You're in the arena. Okay, so let me look at this. We got 2 minutes to Penn National on the television. You got your Naira up there, Leo? You ready?
I got it up. I got it.
I have to mention 2 horses, Bree, before this locks. I have to mention 2. I think there's a value play in the 6th race. Riding, the 3-horse. You're catching this horse for nothing. This is a horse, throw the last race out because they were eased up in the race, didn't finish it, with a couple of really nice performances in the 2 prior to that at this level. Skywriting is a horse that definitely can hit the board. And then in the, where is it? The 9th race, Lawyer Roy. You're going to pay a fortune for Lawyer Roy. And if you look at the PPs, you're going to say, why am I doing this? And I'm telling you why. The drop from Parks to Penn is no joke. And not only is Lawyer Roy dropping from Parks to Penn, He's dropping in level as well and getting a fast track for the first time since December. Lawyer Roy is a horse that I think, when I look at everyone else in this field, should win this thing by open lengths. If you want a winner that's going to get the job done by 5 or 6, I think it's him.
I like those words. 3-2. Gosh, I haven't seen many 3-2s. 3-2 would cost you.
It's 94, I think.
9,500.
I think he's worth it.
Almost 1/5. But
if there's one horse on this card that I could see winning by open lengths, it's him.
Okay. I feel like I have to screen some of these. God.
Charles, yeah. I'm the marrying type. What does that mean? I think it's a compliment. I mean, listen, I am the marrying type. I get that.
You stated a Holiday Inn Express. What, Leo? What do you got?
I was gonna say, out of the 4 of us, you're picking the Mary Blackjack.
Yeah. You know why? You're never gonna have a dull day, my friend. Never.
Yeah. All right. He got me.
Never.
All right, this one is Baffert as well. You can't tell me the number 3, which is also trained by Baffert, didn't help. Life is Good on Saturday. Also, first race tonight, Tyler Connor is due. Such a good rider, struggling right now. So Tyler is on. You all talked about this one. Yeah, my lily pad. So there you go. So Sean is agreeing with you in the first race, which they are in the post parade right now. It looks like they are going to be loaded in the gate. I know wherever you are watching this stream, some of it is going to be a bit delayed. If you are on the website at stableduel.com/live stream, I do think it's 30 seconds to a minute behind. So we will be cheering after that the race is over. But
so we can't cheer during the race?
No. We are cheering. I'm just letting people know that there's a delay depending what platform they are. So we got this on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, because we're pros.
That's right.
It's gonna be an interesting race because I do like both of the horses you guys picked, but I'm still shocked that I got my lily pad at 5-1. Like I played a pick 4 here. I can't believe she's going off 5-1.
What? Hang on, I need to bet.
You better do it fast. You got one horse left to load.
Who you betting on?
I don't know. I'm gonna bet on. Oh wait, no, I'm in. Wait, Penn National, get up here. My lily pad plus.
You're betting with him?
5-1's value on that horse, Leo. Like seriously,
it's 3-1. There it goes. I got it.
JMP, can you believe these two?
Hey, I'm just enjoying the entertainment here. Can I get one last thing? And I'm probably gonna have to bounce soon. I don't know what my kid's doing in there. He's probably destroying everything. I just wanted to represent the degenerates on Twitter and gambling that don't really know anything about horses. You can do this. Like Leo, like they were saying in Bree, they were talking about the horse, the card on the actual app. They give all the stats, and I mean, I don't really know anything, but at least it kind of guided me a little bit. And then
she's full of horse.
You can still get in on these; they're cheap. And I want everyone to know that you don't have to be scared. It's not like betting on a horse straight up, And
shit!
It's almost like if you like daily fantasy and football or whatever. It's kind of like that. So,
well, we're glad to have you.
Is that shit to me?
No,
she got pulled up.
Right.
She's pulled up. Go 1-1-8. One of you. Ale, let's go. Come on, lovely Lydia. Let's go, Lydia.
Well, see, he's gonna do well in this one.
Come on.
James, what number did you have in this one?
Well, I had the horse.
You had Terrace Talent. You had the 3. Yeah. So the 3's on the outside right now. If she's got some
run, she's gonna get up there for
some run. She's gonna do all right.
Finish third, close third. You did okay there.
I also would like to let you know that I have Lawyer Roy on my stable too, so I like that insight there, Blackjack. So, and I took Judgment Free in race 11, just so everyone knows that that's a Judgment Free zone here, huh?
There you go. And
it's all based on names. It's all based on names for me, It's all good.
So did you take house arrest for the story that we haven't heard yet in race 6?
I did, but he got scratched, right?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked that far.
Yeah, I had him. I replaced. I took Judgment Free in replacement actually because I had to scratch. They scratched house arrest. But here, real quick, I'll go through what I got. I took Sniff in race 3, Wiretap in race 4, Cargo Ship in race 5, Still Chief in race 7, Pride in the Biz in race 8, and Aggressive in race 8. Laura Roy race 9, and then Straw Hat and Judgment Free in race 11. That's my stable tonight.
So Aggressive was that horse that I picked last week, y'all, that was off for so long. I don't even know where that horse finished. Well, hopefully previously trained. And it got free. You remember Blackjack? You know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
The Aggressive. It was one that was off for over a year.
Yes. So. Yeah, aggressive. November of 2018.
So it didn't even run.
No, scratched.
The last week.
Yep, scratch.
Well, see, I picked that horse last week, so we'll see how it does this week.
Oh, I like that. Right. Well, hey, thanks for having me on the show, guys. I'm gonna bounce. I hear him back there destroying things. Yeah, I'm listening.
Quick question, JMP. First round, March Madness. First of all, how hyped are you for March Madness on BTV?
Oh, so hyped. I don't even normally do college basketball, but everyone gets into March Madness, so I can do that.
What I'm talking about, baby. Secondly, it is me against Blackjack Fletcher, round 1. Who you got?
Oh, you, obviously. I got to back my boy Leo. Sorry, Blackjack. I'm sure me and you will be great friends, but we kind of just –
Not after this, we won't.
There we go, Jay.
Oh, no. Hey,
that's right, Daddy Daycare.
I know I made you happy, but right before I leave to make you sad, in Tuchel we trust, huh? Go Chelsea. I'll talk to y'all later.
I've had enough of you.
We got to tone down the Premier League talk on this thing. I mean, if you want people to watch it, this is America.
Dude,
this is America.
No, bro. No, absolutely not.
All right, if you want to talk soccer, I'll talk Ted Lasso with you. That's about it.
Oh, soccer I love Ted Lasso.
Who the hell is Ted Lasso?
Oh my God! Do you go outside?
I have to go outside for 3 days. You don't have to go outside for this. It's on fucking Apple TV, man. Come on.
I have a Roku.
This is so hard. It's so hard for you tonight, Leo. It is one of the best. It really
It's an Apple TV original series where Jason Sudeikis plays Ted Lasso, an American college football coach who gets hired to be the manager of an EPL team.
He's an American football coach and gets hired to go be a Premier League coach. I don't see that happening, man.
It's not a goddamn documentary, Leo.
Which is why you should watch the show. Watch the show. Blackjack, is your buddy coming on?
No, Jay's having a dog problem.
Dang it.
So is it just the
Get the Silva in here? He's watching. Fucking plug Johnny in.
John, if you're free, let me know and I'll send you the link and you can get on. Guys, if any of you are watching right now and you want to hop on the live stream, I mean, it's a free for all. Let's do this. All right, so we got Sean because he did pull her up. Hopefully the horse is doing just fine. Sometimes they just pull them off because they don't feel.
Yeah, hopefully she's okay. I didn't like the way that looked. I don't know if you saw it when it happened.
I did not see when it happened.
She was running really well. She looked like she had a lot under her and she was moving. But she took a bad step, and I mean she was favoring a leg, so I don't know. Not great. I mean, Tyler did the right thing, pulled her up right away, but didn't look great.
Charles, what's your favorite track to wager on? I'm a huge fan of Saratoga. I obviously love Keeneland. We had a blast at, where did we go? Charlestown?
Yeah.
And I actually did hit a couple races, but not a bunch. I can't pick my nose at Tampa. I have not figured that race out at all. Gosh, I don't know. I kind of like them all, to be honest. I've had some fun at Sam Houston. Golden Gate is also a good time. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know if I've actually ever bet Oaklawn Park. It's kind of scary.
Oaklawn is a house of pain for me. I don't win at Oaklawn. That's a tough question. Like, I really enjoy betting Gulfstream because they're always big fields and it's good trainers, good riders, good horses. I love betting Keeneland. Saratoga always pays, but Saratoga is so damn hard to hit.
It is. But when you hit.
I mean, when you hit it, it's well worth it. But I mean, Saratoga is just.
Only the gator at Tampa can pick that.
It's honest to God, I don't know that I struggle more at a racetrack than I struggle at Tampa because you know what we all do, right? Like, and Leo, it's the same thing with sports betting, right? Like, if you lose a bet, sometimes you go back and be like, did I miss something? Like, what didn't I see here? You'll look at Tampa and just be like, nope, I didn't miss anything. This was just completely out of left field. And that happens like 3 times a day.
Oh, my heart.
There's just no explanation for it.
That is the worst feeling in the world. Doesn't matter what you're betting when you like sit down, you know you made the right bet, you found the value, you sat down, you look at everything, and then they get blown out. Doesn't matter what sport it is. It literally just rips your heart out. Then you start questioning everything about yourself. You go, you sit down in the bathroom, you look at yourself in the mirror for like 10 minutes, try to figure out what is happening in the world. And then you just have to come to the realization that you made the right bet and it just happened to lose, man.
Are you guys ready for this right now? Are you in your car?
Johnny.
Hey.
What's up, John?
Welcome to the Parks parking lot.
Nice.
Johnny, you are rocking a fucking unbelievable tan.
Can I try?
Salt and pepper too.
Okay, cut me off. I'll come in again.
Okay.
John Da Silva is rocking an unbelievable tan right now. I know what that man looks like, and it is not that.
Excuse me, do you not notice my glow?
You look amazing.
Glow. I've been taking collagen now. I have no idea what it is. Or
I've
what
been sitting out in the sun because I'm in Florida.
I was scared to ask what collagen was. So, oh yeah.
I don't know what yeah, drink your iced tea shenanigans.
Crystal Light Raspberry Lemonade, all right?
What is wrong with you?
Bro, it's delicious.
Oh, so she was smart and switched off the 1 and the 1A last minute for the 4. So she's gonna be beating you right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get killed in that race because that horse, got pulled up the lengths is going to be all, that's going to kill my entire night. But hopefully she's okay. I don't know. That was.
What happens when a horse doesn't finish the race?
So a do not finish is 5 lengths behind the last finisher.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be bad news for me, but
which listen, and a lot of people will come on and be like, blobbity, blobbity, blobbity. Like, I am taking this negative, however much. That's not fair because you hold the horse up or whatever. If you bet that horse in the race, if you bet $100 on that horse in the race, you lose it.
And you don't get it back.
So we're still giving you a chance to cash in the stable because you have 9 other horses. So enough with your whining. And it's all the dudes that are whining. Guys, I don't want to hear it. There's still a chance, okay? And sorry, again, if you bet that horse, you would lose.
Listen, anybody who watches the sport regularly, you care more about what's going on with the horse. I mean, she looked like she took a bad step. Hopefully she's okay.
And the connections, we don't know that. And said Sean's going to let us know. And hopefully it's good news and it'll be fine.
Yeah,
okay, so we're still on race 2. Who did you guys have in race 4? Did we get to race 4?
Well, we barely got to race 2.
I know. Well, we had a lot of interesting conversations tonight.
We haven't even gotten to race 3 yet, Brie.
I thought we did.
Nope.
God, who's the host of this thing? All right, so race 3, claiming $8,000, 6 furlongs on the dirt. We are looking at fillies and mares. This is the girls club. Who do we got? Shockford's Lady, Brandywine Secret, Trixie's Time.
I went with Allison K, the 7.
12 to 1, another Tyler.
Again, I think there's value there, right? I mean, 12 to 1 on the morning line, so you're paying very little to get this horse in. And the horse has run some nice races. I mean, the 1-2 back was not good, but she's finished 3rd last time out. 2 back, she got a win. She's got a 2nd in there in the last 5. I mean, so she's hit the board 3 out of the last 5 times. And if you're going to play some of the chalkier favorites later in the card, you got to find the value somewhere. And I think that at this price, she's hard to look away from.
It's fair. What about you, Leo? What do you got?
I am double dipping once again. I'm going 1-1A. I'm going to take Trixie's Time and Kitten's Peebles. The one that I was really looking at, the one that convinced me here was Kitten Peebles. 25 starts. You got 4 first places, 10 second places, 4 third places. So they hit the board pretty frequently. 4th in the speed, 4th in total value. You also get the added value of Trixie's Time as well. in the 31 starts. You got 4 first place finishes, 3 second, 6 third, and it said low risk. So sign me up, coach.
Do you know that he actually sounds like a pro handicapper right now? This is amazing. Mad props to you. I would say take a sip because you deserve it, but it's Crystal Light, and I know that's boring. So
raspberry lemonade, baby.
That's just a waste of liquid.
I used to do the lemonade Crystal Light, and the lemonade Crystal Light is legit.
Yeah, man. You need a little flavor in life, you know?
A little flavor in life. Boy, yeah, you are living it up over there.
Listen, I'm not saying you shouldn't drink that. I'm just saying put a little vodka in it.
Championship. No, man. If you're gonna go vodka, you got to get the grapefruit juice. That's the way to go. Vodka and grapefruit juice. One of the more underrated drinks.
What is that drink
I will
called?
raise you.
What's
I
it
will
called?
raise you. Sissy drink. I will raise
no,
you.
it's got a name.
Tequila. No, are you talking about a Paloma? Because that's not vodka. Okay.
No.
Because that's my.
You
favorite.
should know this because
Me?
Pete ordered a bunch of these when we were at brunch down here, and he was very insistent about the name.
Oh gosh, they were on their own ride.
It's a Greyhound.
They were on their own bus.
Vodka, grapefruit juice, Greyhound.
Greyhound. There you go. Greyhound's race, right? Greyhound.
Not in Florida anymore, but yes, they still do race in some states.
There you go. See, I'm just keeping up with the theme, guys. You're welcome.
Ooh, so Charles listened last time. Ayo, how much is the buy-in for the stable duel with the chance at 1%? I was going to say 100. 1% of a racehorse. So that is happening on Florida Derby Day, and I don't know, but I would say it's a higher buy-in. You're looking at $100 or $150 for Florida Derby Day. But again, I mean, a chance at 1% of a racehorse, and it is a Connect Colt. And I actually remember the mare who he's out of. And yeah, we'll get on all that information, but you could win a share in a racehorse. And I posted the workout video a little while ago. We will start leaking more information, pictures, and articles very soon. But that is from Victory Racing Partners, and we're going to give away a bunch of swag. So lots to come. James Biggs Picks got 28.25 points from Tara's Talent.
Nice.
Look at JMP go. So is he beating you guys right now? I think
yeah,
so.
JP got us right now. Yeah, I got 16. I got 16 out of my horse. I had 2 horses. They finished in 4th and 6th.
That's not terrible, though, to get 16 out of that. I mean, I didn't think you'd get that. That wasn't terrible.
I'm not a huge
I
fan,
actually
man.
thought that they were closing until they stopped closing year 1 and 1A. So, Stacy, who do you have in race 3? Oh gosh, girl, I'm really sorry. I haven't looked, but I will quickly look through here and see. Gosh, there's a ton of. You know
Bree
what?
does not handicap quickly.
No, I don't handicap quickly. I don't know. And actually, I've talked to many people about this. Thank you very much. You can't flash handicap and make the best choices because you have to compare the horses against everybody else. So you have to look at everyone else, and that's what I do. So
that's right.
I do not handicap quickly at all. Woo, Cal Kitty Meow. She's got 39.75 with the 4 horse. So I'm not going to put it up here, but I think not great news for the filly in the first, which we saw get pulled up. So super sad for all connections. And yeah. I don't know. That stings. Okay. So race 3, I'm not going to lie. I haven't, is there 2 coupled entries in this, Blackjack?
In what, the 3rd here?
Yeah. Am I wrong? There's a 2.
No, Trap Me Later is scratched.
Oh, but there was 2 coupled entries.
Yeah. If Trap Me Later was in the race, I would have had to take the 2 because that's the same sire as my horse, Trap Shot.
Oh, Charles looks like he's a Greyhound fan. So cheers to the Greyhound fans. That's what you fist bump to. I love that. All right, cool. I love everyone interacting. Thank you so much. We love your comments. As long as they are not super terrible, we will probably put them up. So, all right, who's scratched in this one? Because what do we got? We've got 8 minutes to.
The 2 is out.
2 and
Just
10.
the 2.
John
We're
did
rolling
not,
on Bossy Cat, right?
John did not come back.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the 3rd. Yeah, the 2 has the second race. The 1 and the 7 are out.
Okay.
And by the way, Leo, Bossy Cat is currently the betting favorite.
Baby, look at that. Look at
down
that.
from 12-1 to 7-5.
Hey now, BJ. That's what I'm talking about, BJ.
You too. This is going to be such a beautiful bromance afterwards.
This will. As long as he can take it like a champ after I whoop him up in round 1 of March Madness, then yeah, I think there's a chance here.
I know. I'm trying to think of what side bet I want on this. I'm going to have to go with Blackjack only because, I mean, we go way back and, things.
You're going to have to deal with me more than him. So,
well, because you already have support from JMP. And I mean, there's got to be a battle royale here.
Yo, what's a side bet? We definitely need a side bet. We need a big side bet here.
What is it? Let me ask you this. What exactly is this contest that I've agreed to? Like, what are we doing?
This contest it's open to the public. So for all of you guys watching, if you guys haven't joined, there's still time, still a couple slots. Go to betterthan.vegas. All right. It's a big banner right there. It says enter now. What we're doing is all the March Madness first round. This is going to be 64 cappers going head to head. Okay. So first round, it is me against Blackjack. We all know who's going to win. But what you're doing is you're picking games against the spread and the over-unders. No money lines, nothing crazy. All your picks have to be in one video. All right. So
how many picks?
So their only minimum is 2. You can take as many as you want, and it's for the entire round. So it'll be Thursday and Friday. I'm likely going to pick every single game because I need.
So what's
what I do
for someone to pick more games? How does the scoring work?
So the scoring will work is every game is worth 1 unit. Okay, so you're risking 1 unit based on the odds. If it's minus 110 odds, you're going to get 0.9. If it's minus 115, you're going to get 0.86.
Okay.
If you lose, you're down 1. So obviously you gotta come out on top, man. I'm fired up for it. I love March Madness.
Then let's make a gentleman's agreement now. We both pick every game in the first round.
Oh hell yeah, I'm in. You got to pick every game against the spread. You want over unders or you want to just keep it against the spread?
We can do both. I don't care.
I'm leaning toward just the against the spreads. I'm not a big over under guy. It doesn't tickle my point.
That's fine. You want to go ATS? Let's do that.
Let's do ATS. Let's do every game. Round 1, ATS, me and Blackjack Fletcher. We already know who's coming out on top, but I'm fired up for it either way. Bree, you joining in? We got a couple slots left.
Okay.
Yeah? I really had to yank your arm there, huh?
Okay. Yeah, I'll join in. What's the deadline?
No deadline, but slots are filling up, so you got to get your submission in quickly. Like I said, it's just a couple things. It's just name, Twitter handle, email on Better Than Vegas, and we will reserve your spot for you. And reminder, $5,500 prize pool. It's free to enter, folks. Completely free.
Can't beat that.
Okay.
Can't beat it.
Seriously.
A couple things. Dave, if you are sitting at your house right now, get on here. So let me know if you want to come on this live stream and join in. Bree, you got it. If you're doing ponies, you do it. That's true. I will do March Madness, March Mayhem, whatever, until we get a cease and desist here. What happens if I beat you guys? I feel like you both should pool together and we do a Vegas trip, but you pay my way.
I'm 100% down.
I mean, I'll buy
very
drinks. I would
confident
have
in
won, $5,500, but
I am very confident in my abilities. I'm the favorite. I show up during every big tournament. Everybody thinks they're going to beat me. I'm still waiting for somebody to beat me. Okay? Everybody loves to run their mouth. Everybody loves to chirp.
Brother, no one's running their mouth more than you.
Yeah, because I've earned the right, man.
I don't have to tell people how great I am. I just show up.
oh my goodness.
I can't wait. I can't wait, guys. Next Thursday and Friday, even if you're not joining in, even if you're not betting on the sports, go on and check out our videos, guys. You know me and BJ are going to be chirping back and forth. I can't wait, man. This is a beautiful time of year, folks.
Quick shout out to Sean. I don't know what podcast you want me to shout out, but I don't mind at all. We're all hanging out together as long as this isn't some terrible podcast that I'm going to get lit up because, political or some shenanigans. If it's racing and it's fun, I'll shout it out. Whatever.
My guy, Brian.
Brian. Your guy, Brian? Oh. Oh, dude breaks his maiden and thinks he's something now. I mean,
You even know what that means?
Like he is. I kind of feel like he is. Like he literally has played every day since. I mean, I think he is. All right.
Are you talking about me?
Excuse me. I have the floor right now. Thank you. I have 2 minutes. Shout out to the Players Edge podcast. Thank God I don't read ads right now. Yeah. Of course. Check it out, guys. If I knew more, I would say more. All right. Continue, Leo. Actually, I feel like it's Blackjack's turn.
What is my maiden?
How much time we got here?
What is the maiden?
So your maiden is your maiden is if you break your maiden, it means you won your first race. So
yeah, I won 4 on Saturday. Where were you, Bri?
He's referring to the contest as a whole.
I know, but he did have 4 winners at Tampa Bay Downs in that. I mean,
that's right, baby.
One of them was 15-1. Yeah. That's
right. I had a 15-1, a 10-1, an 8-1, and then I think it was a 4-1 that dominated as well. But yeah, man,
you're not gonna like this next one because now this goes back to the.
No, we can't do more of this. Come on, people are going to tune out in droves. This is America.
Yeah,
Brian. All right, we're bringing John back on. He looks like he made it safely home. What up,
Johnny?
What's up?
Johnny, what is going on with your skin?
About the late scratch in race 4 just now.
What late? What?
Uno cuatro siete is out.
All right, so if you can have gate scratches, late scratches in your stable, and that means you can go in and remove them and replace them with any horse at the same value, or if you have more money in your bank, you can up the value and pick another horse in future race. Ooh, I see a little sweating going on over here. People picking new ones. John, are you in this one? Where are you at right now?
I am in this one. Like I'm just organizing everything. I was not in the first race. So that was good. Who do I have in this race? I didn't write down because I was in my car when I did my picks.
Nice.
And you know what, Leo? I have a late scratch as well. The 6 horse in the
8th race, I think.
House arrest. Oh, sorry, the 2 horse. House arrest is scratched. So I will be using that money. Leo, I'm going to ride with you here and use the entry in this race.
Wait, which one are you taking?
Trixie's Time and Kitten's Peebles.
Hey, there we go. Look at that. Me and BJ hooking up here. We're taking care of business. Johnny, who you got in the number 3, man?
Okay, I'm trying to look it up right now. Just give me a minute. Okay, I'm just getting into my app here on my iPad. And this race here, I got Bossy Cat.
Oh, look at that.
Not a boy, Johnny.
You too.
Not a boy.
Yeah.
Johnny, did you just get back from a tropical vacation?
Well, I wish I did. The way the weather was here today, it was in the 60s. It felt like a tropical vacation.
You look like you're rocking an unreal tan.
It is. It's been beautiful.
Well, I need to get down to Florida to really work on this tan.
Anytime you want, Johnny. Open invitation.
Great, Florida.
Because I'm in Florida.
I know. Who knows? Maybe Florida Derby. That could be interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Big stable duel contest, Florida Derby. Leo, this is what you've been training for.
I'm ready. What are we doing? I need a time, a place, and about an hour heads up so I can cap these horses. What do we got?
I don't know yet, but I'm sure it's going to be like 20 grand.
What do you mean? You don't have it planned out yet, man?
No, we don't have a plan. We got sponsors coming in. We got horses we're giving away. We got live streams to plan. We got parties to have. I know that, it's not a Crystal Light party, so I'll let you know.
Can't wait. I cannot wait for the time that we all get together and I drink you guys under the table. I can't wait.
Leo, you're deluded. I will say this as a compliment to Brianna here. I've never met a woman who can go drink for drink with me. Never in my life.
Easy.
This one can. It's impressive.
That's not true.
No.
Blackjack's in love.
I mean, listen, I respect it in a way that I can't really put into words.
Nothing, legitimately, nothing can top. So if people are tuning in for the first time, and if you missed us back in, I don't even know when it was, But I kicked off a Degens tour where we drove from Kentucky, rented a Jeep. How much time we got?
It's off.
The gate. Oh, yours is off? God.
Bossy Cat is off to a slow start, folks.
Bossy Cat.
Yeah.
Is that him on the rail? Hey, he's all right.
Yeah.
These two are going to kill each other up top. 22 and 3.
Let them set it up for us.
So, Leo, you see the fractions, how it says 22 and 3? Does that Naira show?
No. No.
So I don't even know. Skip that.
I mean, these two are getting run down. It just looks like it's going to be by the 4.
Yeah.
I don't know. This 2's got something. Maybe you can get there. Come on.
He's going now.
Nice rail trip. Come on.
Saving ground.
Come on. Slip up the rail. Come on. Jesus. He's like right on the rail. Not a great finish by Bossy Cat.
4 is your winner.
And the 4 is a hanging rat. No, I think it was the whoever was on the inside.
Well, that sucked.
6 horses inside.
Yeah, I think it was the 6.
That's an unfortunate turn of events.
Mm-hmm.
So when we played pool, I don't think we played pool on the first Degen tour, did we?
No, we didn't go anywhere but the racetrack and Taco Bell that night.
It's so good. So we drove. So me and 2 other people drove from Kentucky, and I think our first stop was Charlestown, and that's where you met us. And so we hit up the casino, and so it started off like this is the first time I met Blackjack, and like he was like, "Oh, we're eating." So we like go upstairs. We had masks on. I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you." And they're like, "All right, well, we're gonna go eat, and we're gonna go gamble." And we split up. And then we met at the races, and then it just went from there. Like just drinking, hanging out at the races. We were betting. We tried to do a little contest, but our attention spans couldn't do a contest, so we just kept betting the horses. Races ended, and then we just went, and some of us lit up the casino tables, and other people drank at the bar.
Yeah, I was betting Century Mile up in Edmonton. You were winning a fortune at craps.
I love craps.
And we somehow wound up at a Taco Bell in Charlestown, West Virginia.
Mm-hmm. I'll post the TikTok because and I'm bad at TikTok.
The TikTok is something.
The TikTok is pretty good. So I'll post that in a few. We've got some other comments here. Do you all want to, well, here we got, ouch, third, but like this, she is ripping it up on Stable Duel lately. 6 got it, but 4 at the top of the stretch. And he needed Unsung Hero, which is the 4 horse. So it just got nipped. All right. Well, you're still putting points on the board. It's only race 2. That's the beauty of the game. You got plenty of races to put points on the board. Watch your stable move up and down the leaderboard. So we will have an update and see where Blackjack is sitting and Leo is sitting and where John is sitting once the points update.
Yeah.
Race 3. We started that and then, went back to race 2 because I guess we hadn't talked about that one.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
There we go. Okay.
John's got a sweet
Look who's joining us.
Oh, what's going on, guys?
This guy.
Did anyone win race 2 or they just declare it like no contest, no winner? I wasn't even watching.
The 6th one, Lord Red Peak. 4-1 cost you $7,000 in your stable. Congrats to anyone that picked the 6. The 4 got nipped. Yeah. So, Dave, question for you: how much do you care about the weight?
If it's small, I don't really care that much. If you're pulling like what the Apprentice jock just recently did down at Laurel, then I guess it's maybe a little bit different. But if you're pulling just a couple of pounds, I don't put too much behind it. If it's 10 pounds or something like that, then yeah, I might consider it, but it's not a huge handicapping angle for me.
Okay, cool. I was talking to Chantel Sutherland about that a little while ago. Actually, we should pull her into one of these.
Chantel agreed to ride my horse.
Oh yeah, how about that? Yeah, I saw a workout today.
She did. She agreed. What do you think about that workout, Dave? Talk to me. What thoughts?
Wait, hold on 1 second. Let's make sure that Leo's up to snuff on this thing. So one night they had, I'm getting interesting information. So one night, these two were on a live stream. I was in Florida, so I was not a part of this. And this is what happens when just things go crazy when I'm not doing hosting or whatever. And Brian, who will be probably here next week or something, who is a Stable Duel fellow marketing employee, whatever.
He's very secretary.
He is not. I would assume drinks, chatting horses. Dave obviously owns a bunch of horses at Penn National. Dave was running horse and was like, hey, do you guys want her? And again, I didn't listen to all of this. This is my version. And these two Egypts were like, yeah, of course we want her. We'll totally take her. Let's ship her to Florida. Let's find a trainer. Let's buy some jockey silks and let's be owners. And so this thing ships down to Florida. Blackjack is now a racehorse owner. Brian is now a racehorse owner, and she's adorable, this beautiful filly in Florida. And she was the one that breezed today, had her big workout today.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, can never do this. Over here, terrible, is the one that started this whole shenanigans.
He gave her to us. So, Dave, what do you think? She did three furlongs in, what did I say, 37-3?
Yeah, I saw she's still in my stable. I was like, guilty with an excuse. I saw like 3/8, ninth of 10 on the day or something like that. Yeah. Just a maintenance breeze, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not trying to do too much. I mean, she was fit going into it, so you probably don't have to do a whole lot. It's just kind of maintaining her. But yeah, no, that's great. And Bree, the backstory on this whole thing is that Blackjack and LaDuca used to come to Penn a lot. And I never made it out to meet you guys, but my dad would. And I swear every time these guys would come, and it wasn't intentional, at least I don't think it was. You guys can tell me different. Every time they would come, I swear I'd be like, hey guys, I have Guilty with an Excuse in tonight. She's going to win. Go get in the winner's circle picture. And they would get there and she wouldn't win. She'd run second and they would get in the winner's circle picture. And then finally I'm like, look, I'm just going to give her to you. It's meant to be. You're meant to have this horse. Because he's also, past the Florida bar and everything. So just it all makes sense, right?
And I love her dearly. I cheated. I love her dearly. So we'll see how it goes when she gets out on the racetrack.
Well, and and again, we're trying to teach here in general. So a furlong is 220 yards, correct?
You got it.
So the horse, so if they did 3 furlongs, she ran 220, so 660 yards. And when they say 36, that means 36 seconds, whatever. So that's a workout. That's how they deem workouts, is by furlongs, and then the 36 or the 48. And you can actually see it in the horse racing page if you're looking at horses in the Stable Duel app and see their past workouts. And that's what it'll say. It'll say 3F and then 36 and 4, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's really strange though, because I typically don't put a lot into work. So it's kind of still like archaic in terms of how we as an industry time works. If you've ever been in a clocker's booth, there's typically, like, depending on the racetrack, 10, 5 to 10 horses working at one time. Maybe 5 horses working at one time. And a clocker's got like five different stopwatches in their hand, like trying to clock them all, watching them out in the racetrack, so couple of tenths of a second here or there, or a little bit. I mean, it's really tough to put a lot behind a work unless you physically see it, in my opinion.
That's true, which I didn't get to see because I didn't know it was happening.
Yeah, talk to Karen about that. How do you feel, Bree? How do you feel about they were happy about getting a free horse, but do they know that horses aren't free, right? All these.
Listen. When Brian called me, he was like, "Dude, you're not gonna believe what happened," and I'm like, "Okay." And of course, so sometimes they call me Bad News Bree in the office because I feel like sometimes I'm the only one that it's like, hey, so have you thought about this, or do you know what this means? And so I was like, do you know like what the vanning's gonna cost alone? Like, do you know
that wasn't bad.
Training cost is gonna? That's not bad. Like, I just shipped my horse from Florida.
Just for the noobs, how much does owning a horse generally cost?
Okay, so this will go back to my team valor days. So now they all change per track, and so I would like Dave to talk about this too, because this is how we talked about stuff in the team valor days, which is like, Todd Pletcher's at Saratoga, those type situations. Training a horse in the U.S. is about $60,000 per year. So, depending on what percentage you own, or do those bills. So 2.5% of $60,000 per year is $125 a month. So $250 every 2 months. Now, that does not include, things that can go wrong, vet bills. If you are spending $25,000 to get into a stakes race, if you want to ship the horse, again, those are good problems to have. But so that's standard. But there's also lower level trainers, like lower level tracks that don't charge big board, if you will, but it's, stall rent, whatever. So Dave, please interject and go wrong. And let me put John back in here. I think he's back. There he is.
I mean, at the end of the day, we got to get you in on a horse. I mean, that's all it comes down to. Don't worry about what it costs, right? Those are minor things, right? Think about how happy you'll be when your horse crosses the finish line first, right?
I'm right. I'm right. I'm sold.
Hey, if you want in, I got one you can have a piece of.
The official BTV horse. I'm ready to go.
You can get a piece.
Okay, so this is true, and I should have thought about it that way. The reason I do the 220 yards is because when I used to have to look at European races or South African races or something, they did whatever. There's an excuse, but correct. It's 1/8 of a mile. So continue.
Thanks, Brian.
He said, wait a minute, we do the... Yes, I know. I don't know if you knew how much. But no, this is... Listen, and Dave said this in the last one. And, I mean, there is... And it doesn't matter if it is the Kentucky Derby or an $8,000 claimer. If you are watching your horse come around the turn and there is even an ounce of chance there, like the feeling that you get and cheering. And, this is what we're here is to be social and have a good time about racing. So imagine doing it with a bunch of friends and a bunch of beers or, Guava Celsius seltzers. It would be a blast.
Yeah, right. Like I'm never going to own the Dodgers, but I can own Guilty with an Excuse.
Yeah, and that's your version of the Dodgers, man.
Is that the official name of it?
Guilty with an Excuse. Yeah,
that's her name.
That is fantastic.
Yeah,
all one word.
I don't even know. Let's see if I can.
Blackjack, when do you think she'll run?
Johnny, I got to talk to Sweezy. I mean, she's obviously not running in the race on the 12th, so I think she might run the day before the Florida Derby.
Okay, we need to talk then. And Bree may need to be involved in this because a friend of Stable Door might be in town that day.
Are you talking about Chantel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chantel already told me she'll ride her.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, she told me. We worked this all out during the Fountain of Youth. She agreed to come over and ride her.
Perfect, because I heard she's going to be in town that weekend. So
yeah, she said she'll ride.
So fun. I think my favorite part of getting into the ponies is the names. I don't disagree. There are some hilarious names. Actually, the stable names in Stable Duel have been great entertainment. Not to say there's somebody that won yesterday or the day before that the first half of the name is morning and the second half of the name is something that you would, light on fire to warm your house. So there are some interesting Stable Duel names that do really well. So check out the Stable Duel stable names, and you can follow stables in there so that you can see what Blackjacks. You didn't get that, Leo?
I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
You got it. Okay.
Yes, I got it. Okay.
Morning, and then what do you burn in a fireplace?
Something
okay.
I thought you said mooring like a boat.
See, but imagine if I said something you chopped, then I would become whoever that woman was that
okay.
For you know what I mean.
That's enough, folks.
Gelding. That's what a gelding is. No, wait, no, that's not what they geld. Close, but no cigar. Okay, so
race 3 looks great.
We definitely got no cigar.
I need revenge against Degens today. Where are you at? How you doing, Leo, right now?
Yeah, where is everybody at?
I'm feeling good, man. We're in Plymouth, Mass. Feeling real good.
I mean, he means in your stable, even though that's the best answer if you're
that is the best answer.
I'm exhausted. Guys, I'm cooked. That's Conference Championship week is killing. Yep. Yep.
Where are you? How you doing? Where are you? I'm in
I'll let
Plymouth,
you know. I'm in 64th. I was better off with Plymouth.
I'm in 107th.
Well,
We're tied.
I'm ahead of you guys again, man.
Brother, I had a horse pull up in the first. What do you want?
John, did you hear about the? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys hear about the side bet for this one?
No, I didn't hear about this.
No, and Leo, I got to get your info. I'm getting some new shirts in that I'm going to send you. I'm not sending you ones I got right now. I got some good ones coming. So
Dave? Did you use my dude?
No, I'm using Old Smoke for this.
Oh, we like Old Smoke too. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing some work with the guys up at Old Smoke. They're pretty cool. So, but I probably will touch base with your guy too.
Okay, cool. So I'm sitting here and trying to find stables, but the side bet for this round, and what was the side bet for last round? Oh, I still have to send you beer money. Not that you'll use it anyways, but you don't use Venmo. So the side bet for this one, because I posted the Franzia tweet today, literally walking around Walgreens because I was waiting for something, and they have an ample selection of Franzia and terrible wines. Walgreens. I said something about slapping the bag, and Leo did not know what slapping the bag was. So we had to have a lesson in life and social, go outside, talk to people moments. And we told him what slapping the bag is. So if he loses to you guys this round, which, come on, you guys got to pick this up here, he will slap the bag on the live stream next round and drink from the Franzia. However, if Blackjack loses... See, this is why he's sitting so far from the camera, so he can't see this expression on that tanned and white bearded beard. He is going to drink an entire Franzia bag, which I'm going to say no to, but he will slap the bag. We're not drinking entire Franzia bags on a stable duel.
You can't stop me.
Responsibly, people.
No, we got to do it, man. We got to do it all in the 2 hours.
This is a free country. This is America. I can do it all.
Yeah, that was
you can record it and post it later.
Nope. Do it live.
I have enough liability off of half of my tweets. I don't need to include it on a live stream.
Yeah, Bree, you were just asking for it today. I got to say, I did not participate in any of that, but I
literally just checked my
Yeah, that question you asked was very dangerous to some
certain
people.
places you don't go with all the degens and horse racing on Twitter, and that is one of them.
But that's part of the problem. If anyone is listening, I think that that's part of the problem. We need to go there. It needs to be gone there. It needs to be gone there. Mm-hmm. It does. People need to ask the hard questions, and people need to have the explanations. And racing executives, whatever, need to come to the table and say, this is why we do this. And they, need to hire marketing companies. That would be great. Marketing our sport is.
This is far more dangerous than me drinking Franzia on the live stream.
See? Okay. All right. Fine. All right. So we'll end it there. I love horse racing. We have much to improve, but you know what? We're in the right direction, and you all are great, and you're going to drink Franzia, and there we go. But yes, I did open a can of worms and then some on my Twitter page.
I liked it. It's good. It's just I chose not to participate because I
don't.
I
stomach ulcers for my Twitter today. John texted me separately, and he's like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
And then I had someone else text me. Yeah, I had some fair amount of people text me separately and be like, "Girlfriend." Oops.
It's not that I disagree, but we have to educate these people. They have to understand what's going on there, and that's a problem. Whether it's that subject or other subjects, the big problem is educating them.
I don't disagree, but I do there was somebody that said the numbers in general need to be revamped, and I mean it does. The problem is you have so many different parties trying to grab out of the. If and Blackjack knows this. If you know anything about me, I will absolutely obliterate any popular saying. If what's a popular saying? I don't. Do you know what I'm talking about? I can't see. I can't even. I can't as straight as a crow flies or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that one I have practiced for years. But if I try to do any popular saying like that, it will turn into like as straight as a pigeon flies, and I will just like keep going as if that's the say. Yes, he knows. He's heard. But so you don't have too many hands in the pot or too many hands in the cookie jar. In racing, there are definitely too many hands in the cookie jar trying to get money out, and really, at the end of the day, the hand doesn't talk to the foot. Oh, I'm doing really good right now, and we just can't get to the end goal of one, growing fans. 2, racetrack surviving. Like I've seen a bunch of people say, well, like, there's too many racetracks. I think that that's a joke. I actually think that the racetracks are closing and we're like, oh my gosh, our sport's dying. And then you have fans that are like, there's too many. No, we need to fix what's going on so that the racetracks can thrive, because that's our product. Like, whatever.
We need the small tracks, because people like Bill Mott and Jamie Ness, they didn't start at the major tracks. They started in the Midwest and small tracks in the Dakotas, Nebraska. If we didn't have those tracks, we wouldn't have them today.
That's true. And look at us playing Penn National. We're not having an issue playing Penn National. That would be deemed a small track.
Yeah, speaking of that, I need a horse here in this race.
Thank you, Dave.
I got beat up in the first race. I tried to bet on the 1-1A. I missed you guys talking about it. So, but I need something in this race. I told you I couldn't bet race 2 because no one deserved to win, so it wasn't even worthy of a wager on my part. But someone give me something here.
I'm on 1-1A. I got Trixie Times and Kittens Peebles.
I don't hate Brandywine Secret. I don't know what the live odds are, but
live odds you're getting 8-1. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's Shackleton's lady.
8-5.
8-5 on Brandywine Secret.
Fun.
Yeah, I went too, Bree. I went Brandywine Secret on the game, I think.
I used the 7, Dave. I went with I doubled up here. I went with the entry and the 7.
That's right.
Yeah, 7 was an interesting one too. I played 2 games, and either in both or in one of them for sure. I think I've got the 7. I thought maybe it could just close into the pace, and for what, $700, I needed something.
Yeah.
I actually got the 5 and the 7 in this race. I took 2 horses here.
5 and 7.
Stacy, if you are still watching, the odds are shit. The payout isn't great. But if you are making your sports wager bet on this, I would go for the 4. She asked me.
Did anyone have a horse they really liked tonight?
Blackjack had 2.
Yeah, I like Lawyer Roy with the drop in class and coming from Parks. I mean, the rest of that field is just it's bad, man. I know. Lawyer Roy's in the 9th. I mean, I know he hasn't run great, but dropping from Parks, dropping from the $8,000 level, like the rest of that field is just not good.
There was way too many races like that tonight where I was,
so I think that the Parks shipper is going to be tough to beat. And I also liked at a price Skywriting in the 6th. Got eased up last time out, but was a winner before that at this level, finished 2nd before that. I mean, the horse has hit the board quite a few times, has some decent works. I think that 15-1 on the morning line, you're getting some value on Skywriting.
Yeah, I missed that one.
I took somebody's on the 2.
2 here.
Yeah, but we got the 2B running the regular 2 scratched.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully lands if you're talking in the app, you still got 2B. So looking for a new spot. 9-2 morning line. I mean, besides
I'm not going to get 9-2 and Evan Gonzalez too often until he goes to Florida.
Yeah. Bold move.
Sitting at 9-2. Yeah.
Well, he's done it in the past. Musicard took his book a few years ago. He went to New York, did well, but then fizzled out. Went to Florida, did well, fizzled out. But maybe now he won't fizzle out.
We'll see.
She likes the 4, how the 4 looks on the feed. They're showing me Turf Paradise. Come on, guys. You should be watching the live stream to know that we care about Penn National right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4 does look good. Looks good in the racetrack.
Oh, Beho's talking shit on his family.
Uh-oh.
With his family.
I still can't believe how good Leo did that first day we did last week when we did this.
That's right, baby. And I followed it up on Saturday too.
Did you really?
Yeah, Bourbon
He
Royale.
did well in the Tampa contest.
Jeez.
Bourbon Royale, man. He was up. He was feeling good. And then he just pulled up and broke my heart. That was just so sad, dude.
Broken clock, Dave. Broken clock.
I've used up my twice a day. Now let's see.
Yeah, well, I can't. I mean, I thought the very first day, whenever we did this last week, you started off strong. I thought, okay, right, it happens that way, right? You get a couple good ones, but you sustained it all the way through. That was impressive.
I was fired up, man. Once I got 2 red cents to follow up for me, that is officially my favorite horse.
2 red cents.
Oh man, for all the shit I took for taking that horse and then sticking with it, dude. That will forever be. Every time I see 2 red cents, I will be placing a wager on that horse.
You got to be careful what you say, though, because that's how things led to what happened a couple of weeks ago.
That's how you end up owning a horse.
Oh, God. Dude, if you're dishing out horses,
listen,
man.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to be on this stream like 6 weeks from now talking about 2 red cents, and Dave's going to be like, I know the guy that owns him, and he's looking to get rid of him. He might be able to work something out, and you're going to be like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you're giving away horses, dude. I'm in.
2 red cents.
All right, so they're at the. They're gonna run.
Dave's making a note.
No, I do know the guy.
Oh my God, dude. I don't want to buy a horse right now.
You might not have to buy them.
Oh God. All right, let's focus on the number 1 here. Number 1A.
Oh, let me throw some money on. Well, what are the odds?
That's
All right.
1 now. It's not bad.
Yeah, you're getting 2 to 1.
I'll take a stab.
I mean, why is this 2B so chilly on the board? If you throw out the last race, she's going to beat this bunch by a mile.
Yeah, I looked at the same. But see, now listen.
It's strange though that she's just so chill on the board. I mean, Lake's 0 for 8 bringing horses to Penn this year, which I guess doesn't say a lot. To me, that looks like if he's bringing horses in that are live, but he's only run second 1 time.
Well, my guess is they're suspecting Lake wants to get rid of this horse because he ran so bad last time out, and he's hoping to make some money because the horse did win the last 2 times for a tag at Parks.
Yeah. I mean, look, even if he ran this horse for 4,000 tonight, he probably doesn't lose it. There's just not a ton of people that are jumping up and down to claim like a horse like that off of Lake who ran 8th by 25 and then sat 2 months and now drops in or a month and a half.
I literally imagine people jumping up and down against the rail, being like, "I want that horse." Surf Paradise, goodness. All right. Penn, there we go. Switch it over. You need to see our race. All right. So are we
the second choice here? I mean, you got like 3-4 different horses.
I guess the 5 is the second choice right now, but not anymore. Now the 3 and the 5 is wide open.
Oh, we got plenty of time. They're not even. Because they're actually.
Lost art of schooling horses to go into the gate nice and smooth. Doesn't happen too often nowadays. There's always some type of delay. And I like the way Penn National does this at the start. I wish other tracks would do it this way. You could get the head on so you can see what happens.
Yeah. Ooh, the 1's acting up a little bit.
Just ready to go, man.
This is going to be serious at Keeneland. You all know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's a Keeneland?
Serious. Well, first of all, him and I are going 1-on-1 again. And now that I know how it works, he's in trouble. But besides that, it's Keeneland. Good racing. Good games.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have a good time, a few live streams.
Ooh.
What is the fan situation for the meet at Keeneland?
Dave, you might have been right about this too.
So they opened it. I don't know what the capacity, but they did open it up to a lottery of some sort. So people are applying, and it's not first come, first served. So I don't exactly know how they're selecting people.
This two. This two.
Oh, look at this guy tuning in. He goes, then he needs the 2. There's a couple people.
Come on, this 7 up the rail.
Oh.
Did 1 and 1A get lost?
Come on, 7. Come on, 7.
Did it.
Come on, 7. Come on, find something.
2 puts the brakes on hard.
Come on, find something. Oh, we're getting squeezed here, Dave.
Yeah, it's just.
I mean, we got second by a nose, but I mean that horse got squeezed.
Yeah, that was classic Gonzalez race riding right there. We'll need to see the head on that.
Yeah, I'm curious. I didn't see anything, but I mean,
the 7 was a good play. I thought I put him in one of my stables, and I didn't. I played around with putting him in several times, but I think I must have opted for someone else. But I did like that horse. I thought it was good value for $750.
Yeah,
the horse
maybe that gets me back in this. Huh?
Leo was on it, wasn't he?
No, I was on 1 and 1A.
I had it.
I'm still waiting for mine to finish.
I went and put a win bet. I put a win bet in on the 2 when I saw 5 to 1. I thought that was very generous. So we'll see if it holds.
You got it. I mean, as long as he stays up.
4-3, do the 2.
I don't know if he did stay up though. It was pretty tight.
Oh no, I think he was there at the wire. I mean, I don't know if Gonzalez did anything.
You think he won?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he totally won.
The bob is close. The bob is close.
Yeah.
It was close. Ugh, I gotta reload soon.
See, watching it live, I felt pretty good. It was the 2, but now seeing that bob, I don't know.
Bad streak, guys. I'm on a bad betting streak.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
The one thing we need to pay attention here is when Gonzalez leaves, the guys who are probably going to benefit the most are going to be Connor and Chappie.
Yeah,
So
Angel Rodriguez is coming in from Parks.
No, that's different Angel Rodriguez. He's not allowed to go to Penn National.
He's coming there full time.
He's going to go there full time?
Yeah, he's starting next week. He's got like 5 rides on next Wednesday.
Because I had heard some rumors that there might have been a change there.
Yeah, he's going to Penn full time now.
All right, guys. We gotta tap out here soon, but let's go through who everybody has in the 4th race real fast.
I skipped the 4th race.
You did? Okay.
4th race, I got Hard Chant.
Yeah, 72.
I skipped it as well, Johnny.
I went Wiretap.
8 to 1, $3,000.
Yeah, I like the value. I thought put the blinkers on last race.
One last time out.
And
Cool.
come back.
There's some good stats on that one. One last start, 33%.
We're gonna have like a dead meter to a Penn.
We still don't have the finish.
Way too long. It's really close.
Yeah, that's the bob by the head. I probably should have taken that racing official job there. He'd probably be deciding this photo.
Could we call, if you were the racing official, could we have called you? Been like, John, tell us now. Oh, there you go.
2. Oh, it's a dead heat.
Oh,
It's a dead heat. So now, Bree, how does this impact the game?
yeah.
Perfect timing.
Sorry, guys, I gotta go. Thanks so much for being on the live stream. Hang on one second. I want to make sure that I don't mess it up.
Man, what value on the 7?
Yeah.
In the event of a dead heat, both horses will receive points equal to their finishing position according to the official chart of the race. So both should get the first place points. And
So
I will
both first place points.
like he just goes, thank you.
Thank God. So then the 4 get second place points or third place points?
Third,
Okay.
I think. Gosh, I guess we should have that. I will say this, just FYI, is we get our data for Equibase. So if Equibase takes a while, and sometimes with dead heats, that will take a while for the chart to be written because we have to write. So just be patient, stay tuned. The app will update. It might just take a little while after this race, but it'll fall in line quickly after. Well, anybody else? Any questions, concerns, comments? beer chugs, shotguns, handstands, cartwheels.
Slap in the bag.
Slap in the bag.
Oh, shit.
I got nothing, man. Anybody else ready for
I'm
that?
good.
All right, so we got the bets. Dave owes Leo something from the side bet last time, but we're no matter what, someone is going to slap the bag next Wednesday on the BTV Degenerate special, and we're gonna do this again, as always, every Wednesday.
That's right, folks.
Love it.
And I might tap Beho in for this one, so you're gonna have him maybe and not me.
Wow,
Oh,
look at
that's
those
good.
prices.
Good. I'll line up 2 red cents ahead of time. All right.
Oh God, you're gonna get me in trouble, bro.
Lance Bradley had the 2. I love it. I love it. Dead heat. Oh, you're a little late. Brian.
Poor Brian.
How about people who play the exotics, like the pick 3 and the pick 4? You know, you got some nice value there too if you have both horses.
Have you been playing doubles tonight, Dave?
I haven't played any yet. There hasn't been a race that I really liked consecutive horses. Like I said, I hated the second race, so I didn't play any of it. This race I probably would have because I do like wiretap in the next, but yeah, I'll find something later.
Perfect. All right, now let's get this. Ooh, good luck on your pick 5, Foo. Mom called asking if I thought her son got up. I love it. Families that play stable duels stay together.
I love that.
Or whatever the saying is. All right, y'all, have an awesome night. Listen, ton of races. Hit us up. Leo's still in this. I think Leo's probably beating these 2 now, or do you think that you guys are making a move ahead of Leo?
I mean, that 7 helped a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But we had Allison K, so that helped.
I had the 2 in one game and I had the 4 in the other. So
yeah, things ain't looking pretty yet, but I will come out on top.
More races to come. All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you next week, but talk to you every day, I'm sure.
Good luck, everyone.
Later.